Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my Christmas table cutlery. I just thought that they would look so much nicer in this at the side of a plate, and so I went ahead and made it using my favourite. Obviously I'm using the Joyous Noel suite here, but I'm also, this snowflakes, if you can see under here, these are actually from our fabulous new limited time Snow is Glistening. Isn't it gorgeous? So let's get on and show you how to make them. Dead simple. You need a piece of cardstock. I've used Sahara sand for the first one, and this one is grey granite. So you need a sheet of cardstock that is 8 7/8 by 8 inches, which is 20 by 23.5 centimetres. On the long side, you're going to score at 3 6 inches, which is 8 16 centimetres. You're then going to rotate and score at 1/2 inch. And then you need to score, I've done this back to front now, at 4.5 inches, but only on the two here. So just across those two. Okay, take that off, and then you need to fold and burnish these score lines. Don't worry about the halfway one, we don't need to do that one. That's just there as a cutting guide. And then bottom piece here. Then we're going to do some cutting when I can find my scissors. There they are. So what you need to do first is, I just need to work out which way this is folding now. So it's going to go that way. So the middle piece here, no, wait a minute. Do you know, I'm sure I've said this before, but I film that far in advance that I do actually forget sometimes what I'm doing with my projects or how I made them, because they're made and then I just get on with it. So just a tab on the full piece at the bottom. The rest you can cut away. Oops. And then at the top, now if you want to use your trimmer for this so that you get a straighter line, you can, but we're simply cutting away these two top panels here. So I'm just cutting down there and across the score line that obviously I said was just there for our guide, and it's just there for our cutting guide. So there we go. My dogs are fighting, I do apologise. It's always fun in this house. So before we go any further, I'm going to stamp the inside here. So as I said, I'm using Snow is Glistening and my grey granite stamp set, my stamp pad, and then I want the largest snowflake, and I actually can't remember, oh I did use 3. And then there's the middle and the smallest. And then I'm simply just going to randomly stamp on here, just enough because the knife and fork will be hidden anyway. So that's the largest one, then the medium one, and the smallest, just to fill in those little gaps. Love these snowflakes, they're so pretty. It's such a shame that there is only a limited time product, because I would love to see this carry over into the new catalogue, the new annual catalogue next year, but sadly it won't, but never mind. So that's that bit done. So then what we need to do is add some tear and tape to the bottom here, which when I found the end for, oh my goodness, there it is. So no wet glue today, just the tear and tape. So where are my scissors? So just pop some tear and tape on that one, and then that's going to catch onto there, but this one needs to catch onto the inside. Okay, so it is a bit back to front. So we're going to put some tear and tape on here, and it will all become very clear as mud in a minute when I've done this bit. So down the sides, and then just a little bit across the bottom and across the top there. Perfect. Now let's see if I did this properly. So that needs to go there, and that needs to tuck inside. So let's try. I don't think this is going to work very well, but it worked perfectly when I did the first one, so I don't know. If I'm truthfully honest with you, I'm completely winging this now because I honestly can't remember how I made that first one. I have all the measurements, I just don't have instructions, so let's see. So that needs to be tucked in, and that needs to go under. Okay, so I've probably completely messed this up. Yeah, I don't know. Let's fold this over first. Not sticking it to your grid paper. Oh, here we go, look. That's done it. There, you see, it all came together in the end. Oh my goodness. So, all that stamping was completely wasted now because I've hidden it there. Do you know what? I'm sure this one isn't like that. Or maybe it is. Oh my days. I think I definitely should pack in for today now. This is clearly not going too well. Anyway, so that's that bit done. Right, next up, we need some DSP to put on the front. So this is 3 by 3 inches, which is 8 by 8 centimetres. And this is simply going to sit on the front as fairly even as you can get it. The way this is going, it isn't even at all. Look, it's completely overlapping the sides. Let's not look at that. Let's just glaze over that bit. Then we have some glimmer, and this is 3 by 2 inches, which is 8 by 6 centimetres, and that will just go across there. Then I have my gorgeous grey granite, which again I'm going to stamp with some snowflakes. And I'm also using the Peaceful Noel, May Your Christmas Be Holly Jolly and Bright, which is seriously losing its tackiness now because I've used it so much. I'm going to stamp this in Merry Mellow. Oh my days. I think it's seriously time to quit. Quit while I'm ahead, as the saying goes. Right, so stamped my sentiment, and then just a few, I think these probably should have been stamped off too. Oh my goodness. We'll stamp the little ones off. Yes, that's much better. Stamp off before you stamp your snowflakes or your background image, as it looks much better. Oh dear. Good job I can laugh at myself, isn't it? Honestly. And then I've used my 2 1/4 circle punch to just punch that out of there. And a couple of dimensionals on the back, just to make it stand out a little bit. And then all you need to do is add your cutlery, which will also probably be amusing. So I have my serviette here, which I folded up, and again was a bit of a order to get in, but that one's gone okay. And then just simply add your cutlery into it, And there you have your Christmas table cutlery. Oh my goodness, we finally finished and they actually don't look too bad. Hope it's given you some ideas, or just given you a giggle and a laugh and brightened up your day at me being absolutely crazy. Thank you for joining me, and I hope I'll see you all again soon.